Okay, so if I come into Teams, I'll typically come into my primary space, which is for, in my case, the company that I have, AG Science Insights. But now that I've been added to the Image Tech Working Group, I need to find where that team is. And the first thing is to go over here, if your layout's the same, and click on this, and you'll see that Context Global Development is through the Context Network. And if I click on that, that will then bring up the Image Tech Working Group that I'm a part of. So here there's a general channel for everything, and then there are specific channels for working group topics. Now, in the general channel, just to point some things out, the way that Teams is structured, uh, often for any given topic that somebody's contributed to a post, there will be replies in there, and so you'd want to expand the replies in order to see all of the information that might be available, and then you can of course collapse them to make that more readable. So this is where we'll have discussion. If there was a particular item that you had a question about or wanted to reply to, you could come in and look at that. Like for instance, if you want to reply to this string here, you could come in and ask a question about what's been said here in order to start a discussion and get the answers that you're looking for. Another really important thing is to configure things the way that you want. So if you don't want certain types of channel notifications, you might want to turn those off or make them custom. Or if you do want to hear every time that somebody posts, this will send you an email. That can get a little bit overwhelming, but if you do want to track things as they occur, you might want to get information about all the activities that are going on. The other thing that you can choose to do is to leave a channel if for some reason that channel isn't of interest to you and you want it to be removed from your view. You can always leave the channel. That way it won't be cluttering your view or generating notifications. Just to show here, we'll also be providing documentation and loading files. So if there's files that you think should be shared with the group, please email myself and or Jason or Olivia, and we can get that uploaded for you in a curated way to this team site. And then you'll see that other functionality will be available here. For instance, there's a wiki that we'll build out and other types of integrations with other programs to facilitate group discussion and engagement. So that's just a little bit of an overview for Teams and how we want to use this for the tech working group in terms of channels for specific topics and get discussion going, get files loaded so that people have access to them, and build out other components to facilitate execution at the country level of Image and its activities. So thank you very much, and excited to have you as part of the tech working group. Best if you have any questions, just start a conversation in Teams about it. You can also open up a chat specifically. So if I wanted to do a new chat here, then I would want to send that to myself, and I would ask a question about how can I use Teams for discussion, and then I would be able to reply back and let you know what the guidance on that is. We can also use this system for making individual calls or setting up video conference meetings, and really encourage everybody to use this to connect with the resources that they need to do their work. So very excited to have everybody together on this, and looking forward to all of the work that lies ahead.